Hey, 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 it's Loner J, I think. I'd like to know one way or another. This is just a quick video. While the sun's coming up, you will see the majestic power of the almighty powerful orb of gas and shit. Um, I decided to just do something a bit different this time around. You're getting a stream fairly soon, a gaming stream, but for right now, I'm just doing this. Uh, Yeah, this woke me up this morning. It fell right off my coat. I wasn't sleeping in my coat. It was out in the hall. It was that much of a clatter. This motherfucker is my very first pin, and it has fucking pissed me off for the last time. And that little metal thing on the back that's meant to hook in. Bullshit. I call shenanigans. I also call tea and toast. Mm. Man's allowed to have his breakfast. There's the early morning. Very misty out there. The Misty Mountain. It actually looks a little bit like a volcano the way it's kind of the peak of it is. But this camera couldn't do it justice. Does it need to do it justice? I can see down there at the bottom there's actual sound. That's pretty good. I I know that's like the most basic thing in the world. You can see me and you can hear me. What a new age we live in. But in actual fact, this thing's just been causing so much bullshit. And there's like a feather or something on this hat. Um yeah, so I'll do this for a bit, and then probably in about half an hour after the stream goes up, I will go and do my gaming stream for the weekend. Well, I'll obviously give you more than one. I'll give you another one tomorrow, and I might even give you another one later today. But if those motherfuckers come around to keep doing more painting stuff, I won't be streaming. If the power goes out, I obviously won't be streaming. And if I'm competing with every other YouTuber on the planet, I probably still will stream. Unless it's someone I want to watch. I'm allowed to have a life too. Don't know why I'm putting this accent on. Um, Before anyone points it out, I know it's pitch dark. You can kind of see my face, and that's about it. But, and this is important, the sun's on its way up. So pretty soon, that's of course, it's overcast all day. In which case, you're fucked. At least until I'm in there. Um, yeah, this thing has been driving me fucking crazy for ages now. Even in the States. Like in the States, last time I was there, it bent out of shape. But you can see it's like cheap as fuck. You can actually see the paint. Might help if I actually look at the camera myself. Actually, can you? Kinda can. The paint's been scraping off for years. Um, it's pretty cool, but it's too big. So I'm not quite sure what to do with it. I don't really want to get rid of it, but I've always got more I can get. I mean, when I'm off in the States, that coat is going to be covered in that coat out there is going to be covered in every state's badge I ever go to. So how many states am I going to? Jesus Christ. New York, New Jersey? No, Buffalo, New York. New York, as in New York. Yeah. Uh, Ohio, Indianapolis, Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, Denver, um, Cali, and those are the 9 I'm guaranteed on going. There's also then, if I head up to the Canadian border from Cali, then I've got Oregon and Seattle. That's 11. Then I'll cut down south, which means Nevada, possibly even New Mexico, Texas, of course. Jesus. Louisiana, Florida, the Carolinas, Georgia, Virginia, Maine, DC, which doesn't count, but does still technically count. Fuck's sake. Oh, that's only if I can pull all that shit off. Then I need a badge from each and every state I go to. I'm already bedecked in this shit, so maybe it's for the best I get rid of this one. When I get back, my American flag is going to have them all scarred out. That's, of course, wherever I end up after the fact. I still am considering, after going back from the States, heading over to the UK for a bit. I can spend as long as I like over in the UK. I've got family over there, but I obviously don't want to abuse that. I'd like someone to meet me at the airport and, I don't know, give me some suggestions on where to go from there. Or I could save a shit ton of money and go over to Eastern Europe. There's an adventure. I wouldn't be able to speak the language. I'd have a lot more money than expected. But I'd have no plan. Second I'd land, I'd be like, right, I suppose I'll find a youth hostel that hopefully doesn't have too many heroin needles in it. Or I find a place here to live. I've already gotten one suggestion from a friend of mine. But we'll see. Oh, look, the sun's getting more sun now. And actually see more detail. Wednesday, I'm off to Sligo again. I know last time I said I was going to do a video of it, and I didn't. That was a very good reason for that. We were so busy in and out so quickly, there was no point. But I'm going to be spending a good few hours up there, so by looks of it, it might just be me. Maybe someone's coming with. I don't know. It looks like they're all busy. It's a shame, but fuck it. I'll go on my own. I'm bringing the laptop with me. So on the train, I'll try to do a live stream. That should be a good laugh. I should be able to do a live stream, a gaming stream on Wednesday when I get back. Might be a bit earlier than normal because, well, I'll be probably drinking up in Sligo. Actually, I'll probably take the webcam. If I can find a decent place to set this up, I can just do a live stream from the pub. And it won't be like last time where it was so crowded and I was right underneath the TV. It worked. I'm glad it worked. But Jesus Christ, that was loud as fuck. Hasn't been taken down yet. Look at that shit. I could have filmed the entire match. I thought I'd give a single toss about football. Or should I say kick? No, I shouldn't. Yeah. So if anyone pops in the chat in the next 20 minutes, I'll keep this going for a bit longer. If not, I'll do this for another 20 minutes and then I'm out to get ready and do the actual stream. I have no idea how many people will show up. I don't know what time it is over hell the East Coast, let alone the West Coast. Where I see most of the people who watch me end up coming from. Although I'm happy to say I've been noticing, although I've been losing subs, I've been gaining more views. Which of course means it's very important. People are finally starting to watch me, realize I'm a piece of shit, and then bugger off. Sucks to be me, doesn't it? No. I mean, look at my face for starters. The gods have blessed me. God damn, this hat sucks. It's so tacky. That's the word I was looking for. I love it. I don't go out in it much. People already think I'm American as it is, wearing something like this. No. Mm. Isn't breakfast grand? I don't know what game I'll play today. Oh, I know Surviving Mars is might be free. This week, I think, but I don't think it's out yet. This is, of course, on Epic, so maybe I'll just go back to Batman. Keep that train going. It's been a while. Is there anything else? Hmm. I'll have a look. I'm playing a lot of Dawn of War 2 again. Getting back into it. I want some grimly grim dark. I saw Warhammer's going to be getting is teaming up with Marvel to make Warhammer based comics. Not a good idea. The way Marvel is these days. A lot of people are worried they're going to make Warhammer woke, which Warhammer isn't woke. I mean, they've already made it. Would you believe they've made children's books in the Warhammer universe now? Like, children in the Warhammer universe have sometimes been used as food while they're still alive. They're like people have been used as like clothes and new skin that doesn't fit right for other like characters. Like how the hell and like that TV show they're coming out pretty soon, the Eisenhorn one. How are they going to show chaos off? What are they going to do? They're going to show orgies where people stab themselves in their pussies, rip open their bellies, and like pull out their own guts and then fuck the guts. Like what's like how like they're gonna have to show the fascists to be 110% correct, even though they're also monsters. I imagine it's only like hinted at. I imagine there'll be like one scene where he goes, 5 million have died. Oh, that's just a small number. Yeah, that's a very Warhammer answer. But I don't know how the fuck they're gonna do that in 40k logic without triggering all the wokeness. People are like, the war, shocking to find out the Imperium is a fascist government, which it's not really, but it kind of also is. It has the trappings of it anyway. Um, I personally don't know how they'll cross that bridge, but they're mostly going to focus it on being like a detective story, like the same way they're doing with The Witcher, which that makes sense. The Witcher is, for the most part, always a detective story. It's just set in this fantastical world. A Witcher is like a tracker, a hunter. Um, and an Inquisitor is, for the most part, a detective. He's just a detective that can annihilate a whole planet if need be, which they need to show Eisenhorn doing as well. At one point, he shoots a space marine and a child. Like, just blasts them because it is the morally good thing to do, and he's vindicated really quickly. So that's gonna be fucking weird to see, man. That's gonna be so weird. So when it comes down to comics, they had their own comics back in the 90s and early 2000s with Black Library, the Carl Jericho stuff, Blood Eater, I think that was a good one. There was this one space marine who had his arm cut off, so they gave him like a little chain sword that he just kind of wheeled around like this. It was great. There's one about Titans. Um, oh, there's this one I've got a few of them over there. There's this one with space wolves fighting Tyranids. That was some good shit. Um, Also, a little spoof of Dick Dastardly and Dick Dastardly's Flying Circus. Catch the pigeon. Gotta catch the squinkin'. Oh, I hope they show orcs. Oh, orcs will be fucking amazing. And Eisenhorn does fight orcs at least twice, so it's definitely on the table. I honestly think they should have started not with the Eisenhorn series. They should have started with either Gaunt's Ghosts or what's the name of it? Um, Gaunt's Ghosts or the Kane novels, the Cyphus Kane novels. If you're going to start with anyone, start with those. Um, 15 minutes ago. Look at the sun rising. Uh, I think in particular the Cyphus Kane books would have been pretty good because they're the closest thing you get to comedy in the 40k universe that doesn't involve orcs, although orcs are sometimes involved. Um, you've also got uh, I suppose you've also got a lot of Space Marine stories, but Space Marines don't make for interesting characters except for the Horus Heresy. And you need to already know shit about the 40k universe to get the 30k universe. I know it's kind of like backwards, but that's the Warhammer universe for you. Anyway, I'm interested to see. I'm also interested in seeing the Joker. I need to find some time to go up and see that, and soon while it's still relevant. Um, today we have a woman coming over to buy off my old TV. The big TV I was watching these streams on. Don't need it. Got my camera right here. I've got an older one there I could always use if I really need a telly, but I'm good. In fact, I might leave that here until I found myself an apartment somewhere or a house or wherever, someplace of my own. I'll leave that here. Chris said he'll hold on to it. I can pop back, collect things up. Might even do that with my PC. Now thinking of it. I'll see, because that's a lot of money in potential. Saw my foldable bike yesterday. A very nice Polish lady collected her. Her daughter, very young and doesn't have any good balance because she has dyslexia or dyspraxia. I forget which. I think it's dyspraxia. And well, that's exactly what I have. I couldn't ride a bike till I was 7. I felt very self-conscious of that. Then one summer, I learned how to ride a bike on my own while staying over at an aunt's house. She had a big car park in the front, and I ended up cycling in a circle more and more until eventually I learned how to balance myself. I was so proud of myself. I even remember that bike. It was called the Sonic bike. It was the most kiddish motherfucker in the world, but it looked like it could go fast. Also, I still loved Sonic the Hedgehog. So, yeah, there's breakfast. So today I will be. Yeah, I think I'll play the Batman game in about 10. I'll get it ready. I'll share. I'm not sharing this stream. I don't really care if people show up or not. And it's nice. It keeps the conversation flowing. But anything I can say here, I can say out there. The Bat was it? Yeah, I'll play Batman today. And if I'm playing Batman, then I should definitely play something else after the fact. Some strategy to balance it out. I've been also playing a lot of SimCity 4, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm absolutely shit at building the cities. It's just lovely to watch them spring up. I have City Skylines, but that's even more complicated. Particularly traffic. I'm never good with traffic. All I can do in SimCity 4 is just put down the best quality regular roads and hope for the best and give them lots of turns, which you'd think would cause more traffic jams as everyone's parked up, but apparently they love it. I need to learn how to do public transport and things like that. Bus routes. Yeah. Was there anything else? Oh yeah. So a few things. Pretty soon, my Discord will have a channel down below, which will just be updating all the stuff about my trip. I've also got it on another Discord, who is the original creator of the idea. Thank you, Ryby. So coming next year and a little bit beforehand, I will be up. In fact, I'm going to re-update my map, so you'll have a better understanding of where I'm going. And if anyone wants to engage on said map, be my guest. Like, if you're like, well, why are you stopping here when this is cheaper? Don't forget, I'm taking the bus. You want to give me a lift? That's separate, you know. I still can't believe I'm planning to do all this within 3 months, and a week of that month is going to be spent in New York alone. A few days will be spent in Buffalo and Toronto. A few days will be spent in Indianapolis. A few days will be spent in Chicago, and a week will be spent in Omaha. Probably, and then another week will be spent in fucking what's the city called? LA. I honestly don't know how insane this is going to be. I promised not to talk about it as much as I do these days. It's on my mind. It's my focal point. It's kind of what I'm freaking out about. That and my beard. I have to just get this bloody cut at some point. I'm doing it on Wednesday. There's a dude who does beards up in the village for a tenner. I'll go up and get my beard sorted. Kind of important. The storm season has arrived, so internet could be chopped. If the internet cuts out, if the power cuts out, well, obviously I can't stream, can I? But if you've gotten this far, you almost certainly are one of the few people who actually watch me so much that they already know that. If you don't, check out my other videos. You'll find the link in the description for our Discord, where you can keep up to date. It's kind of what it's there for. I try to keep it active, but there's only like 3 or 4 members that constantly go in. You can help change that. So we got about 5 more minutes. Let's see if you guys can see the misty mountain. You kind of can, actually. Here, the battery's not so bad that the second I unplug it, it turns off. For improved battery life, it's recommended that you update your shut up. You could just see the mountain there. I'm not getting a phone over on this side of the Atlantic. I'll get one of those tri-phone things. My friend Ashley swears by them. You get them in Walmart for 50 quid, and it looks very solid phone. So I'll probably end up picking that up. I don't know about networks though. Like, how do you join up a network? Like, do I just take my SIM card and put it in that? Because my SIM card's currently fucked. I need to update it. And then, of course, they're going to have to contact me through O2 of all things. Well, 3 it's called now. Yet the arenas are still called the O2 Arena. Um, I'll have to find. I'll have to find the way to fix that. If not, I'll just join a new network in the States if I can do that. I'm assuming I can do that. Lots of people I know have said over the years they go and get themselves a new phone for 3 months. Sure, why not? Use my old one as a camera and nothing else, and use the other one as a sort of backup camera, but more importantly, as a communication device. For one thing, I'll need to download Uber on it. Another, especially when I'm out on the West Coast, another thing is I'll need to download Facebook and things like that. Is there anything else? And I suppose I'll just need to have a phone to people to talk to. Although I don't know why people just don't contact you via Facebook. I'd be totally cool with that. Oh, because then they'll see private stuff. Not really. Not in my case. Maybe they'll see other people's private information. That one, I suppose, is true. All right. Well, we've only got about 7 minutes. 7 minutes. We've only got about 3 minutes left. Come on. Laggy lag, laggy lag. It's 2003. Yeah. Jeez, this camera looks like my very first web camera. It is shit. But hey, people are like, why don't you upload pictures of yourself? Well, why don't you have your new camera out? And I'm like, well, because I don't have a new camera. Should I buy a new one? Maybe. Maybe I'll pick one up in CEX. Seems no one else around here has a fucking web camera, the most common thing on the fucking planet. I think maybe one of them will be like, oh yeah, we could sell you a webcam. Actually, before I go, let's check this out. CEX Sligo. If you're in Europe and you ever need to raise money, you've got tons of DVDs, CEX is your man. And that's the way to go. GameStop sells games, buys games, but I mean, the you get next to nothing. Me? Oh, I've made a fortune on this thing. Come on, puppet. You could do it. All right, then. Let you just do that then. Fucking gobshite. Sligo. Webcam. Oh yeah, 15 quid. Yeah, I'll just buy one off with the yeah. We sell for 50 quid. That's not happening. We sell for 15. Headphone and cool. Headphone and camera. Oh yeah, they've got tons of web cameras. They also buy web cameras. I didn't know that. There's mine, my original one. That was going for 15 quid. Maybe I'll just buy that again. That'll last. Don't know what happened to it, but it should last. Right. Well, we're half an hour now. No one showed up in the chat, so I'm just gonna go leg it. The stream will be up in about half an hour. I'm gonna go and splash some water on my face, and also get myself a nice brushing of said teeth, and share this. Get the stream ready and share it. So yeah, anyone who watches this in the future, You want to see links down below to things? You go and you watch the stream that's directly after this. It should be a Batman related stream. Yeah, I'm out of here. Take 'em dine care. Good 'em dine. Bye. Yes, I want to end the stream. Don't be a dick.